Thank you for joining us for our SMART Meeting Minutes. We started out by celebrating SMART's 2-year birthday and discussing what we would do with our leftover rollover funds. The top 3 options for spending rollover were to give money back and hope for rollover again next year, but that's a gamble, to commit funding to the media right now, or to wait until after the media campaign is created and the ads are complete to see if we should devote additional funds to increase the number of times the ads are run in Utah County. The coalition voted and approved the third option. SMART will invest as approved below and hold on to the leftover money to be used for other projects as needed. Perhaps we will want to fund more ads to be run with the media campaign. If we don't feel like this is a good idea, we will return the money to the state and hope for rollover next year. If we do decide to put the additional money into the media campaigns, some suggestions were made that we could either try to hit the daily newspaper and billboards, we could perhaps grab a bus, we could check into getting campaign ads in Spanish, or we could just hand the money over to the campaign and the company would handle the work. There are 3 work groups that we are starting up. They will meet every other month during the second hour of our meeting. The chairs will meet on the community board and we'll have a vote on that board as well. The first group is our needs assessment work group, led by myself, and this group is in charge of analyzing and collecting data. The second work group is the community outreach and public relations work group, led by Rachel, and this group handles all things related to media, community involvement, and recognizing members. The community board maintenance work group will be led by Kai. They will review bylaws, as well as the coalition's organizational structure. They will recruit and educate members and coordinate team building activities. Jim proposed that we run the Spillman pilot program in Lehigh, which would include software, autofill, and card swipers for 40 users, and also Utah County, which would include autofill and card swipers for 50 users. The total cost would be $141,000. All voted in favor of this plan. Rachel summarized price floors, and we discussed what research we would need as far as this goes. We discussed whether or not we would run into problems with violating antitrust laws, and we'll continue to research this strategy. Other ideas that the group discussed were whether we should pursue raising the age to sell alcohol, and if this would violate any laws and be possible for smaller stores. We also discussed creating a program for junior high or high schools. As far as assignments go, Rachel is going to email Representative Daw on raising the age to sell alcohol, and Melissa is going to talk with Pat about ideas for programs with youth. All prescription task force members need to send endorsement letters for HR 1191 back to Kai by the July meeting. For example, endorsement letters to use in bill information, see www.smartutahcounty.info and click on the Legislation tab. As far as Health Insight, Terry Rose from Health Insight was here, and she reported on how SMART and Insight will work together to educate physicians in Utah County on proper prescribing. Steve asked how Health Insight is working with Doppel's Tony Harper from Doppel, as he told Steve that they are doing physician education as well. As far as recruitment, SMART is in charge of recruitment for Health Insight trainings. Marcy Young said United Way has connections with Mountain Lands Community Health, a volunteer care clinic, and has access to IHC's CEO and Mountain View's CEO as well. The group concluded that Terry would touch base with Noel at Doppel by July 1st to see how Doppel is educating and how to coordinate efforts. Terry has agreed to make sure PowerPoint is current and meets concerns of our physicians regarding prescribing. We will work with Marcy at United Way to access physicians for the training, and we will target regular physician staff meetings and other larger physician group meetings. And Kai will work with Marcy to access these groups. Members review the estimated costs of trainings provided by Health Insight. The upfront cost to prepare the presentation is $24,000, and actual trainings are around $3,500 per training. Once the contract is established, Kai will schedule a meeting with Health Insight to finalize the presentation with the subcommittee. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to complete the attached survey where you can select additional trainings to attend, and we will see you in July.